Hi everyone, it's Lisa from Transmission. A little quick update on how everything's going with me. It's now 2 months since I started hormones, so I'm going to give you a quick little update. Now be warned, this video will include a gratuitous shot of my breast. Yes indeed, just the one though. So it's been 2 months on hormones. I'm feeling pretty fantastic, to be fair. I seem to be losing weight, which is partly a bit of an effort on my part, but mainly I think it's just down to me being a little bit more mindful about the long-term goal, which of course is surgery, so I need to get weight off for that. Not really seen much in the way of fat redistribution. That's supposed to happen. Not really seen that. What I have experienced, though, I go through the mental changes. So far, 2 months in, for the first few weeks, quite emotionally buzzing because I'd started on the hormones, but also sort of I'm quite prone to crying, so I can't really watch X Factor or Britain's Got Talent because I blub. Any of those, anything schmaltzy, anything that is sort of, you know, that your granny would probably go, ah, I always sit there with tears streaming down my face, so I tend to stay away from that now because it's a bit embarrassing, to be fair. It really is. You know, when you see the person on Britain's Got Talent and they're going, oh well, me hamster got ill, so that's why I'm doing this for poor Hammy. There's me going, ooh, ooh, like a complete and utter arse. So yeah, so anyway, so there's a good reason to avoid those shit programs. Anyway, so yeah, so mentally it's still good. I just feel like every time I'm taking the hormones, I'm getting a step closer to my end goal. So that's all a good thing. Right then, so physically, this is what you've tuned in for. You want to see my titties. Well, I've got to say, nobody told me that they would get sore. I'm in bed. I'm just about to go to sleep, actually. But I thought I'd do this before I sign off. So I'm in bed and I'm wearing a sports bra or one of these crop bra things. Now, I'm kind of having to for two reasons. One, I've got a bit of, look at that, jiggly booby. I've got a little bit of breast tissue there. Secondly, they're fucking sore. They're really painful at the moment. Now, nobody told me that, so I'm going to actually show you what I'm talking about. So, this is where, not safe for work. If you're under 18, don't watch this. There you go, I've said it. Right, so you're going to see me titty now. So if you're a friend of mine and you don't want to see my titty, then for fuck's sake, turn this off right now. Okay, so those of you left are either trans women, interested people, or perverts. Either way, here we go. Right, so there is my titty. Now, there's a fair bit there. I mean, to be fair, I'm not exactly a size 12, am I? So there was a fair bit of sort of fatty booby anyway. But I'll tell you what's happened. Around the nipple, the areola seems to have got bigger. That definitely seems larger to me. Do excuse my rather weird shaped nipples. I had them both pierced. So, in fact, they've both been pierced twice. So that's why they're a little bit odd looking at times. But I'll tell you what's happened. So here, there, where I'm pushing now, like either side of the nipple and down, is a little bit, it feels bruised. It feels bruised. So that's the breast bud is under there, growing away. Yeah, it just, oh, see, that's quite tender. And there, you can actually feel underneath there, there's sort of there's something that wasn't there before. It's a bit really weird and a bit hard to describe. It isn't just fat, because I was expecting just, you know, for it to be like fat from your belly or fat from anywhere else. I was expecting that to sort of appear. So just put that away. See, I've folded over these bras, these crop bras, have got a sort of a soft cup thing on it, which is quite useful because it protects the boobage if you're wearing a coat or anything, but it's quite sore. But yeah, so I was expecting it just to be sort of fat tissue really, and it's not. There's actually a bud there. There's actually a sort of what would be termed a breast bud. which is good. You know, I mean, again, the proviso being it's only 2 months, but don't forget my hormone levels before hormones were in the postmenopausal female range. So I'm not taking it from such a dramatically male extreme into a female range. So for me, the development is happening, it seems to be happening faster. And see, now this one's sore boobage. What else can I tell you? Right, so other changes that are happening physically. My skin is fairly soft, although the smoothie diet was helping that. I'm back on smoothies again now, so I'm getting an awful lot of vitamins and minerals, so that's helping the skin. But it does feel quite a bit softer, which is good. What else? Hair growth. Well, I'm going to the hairdressers hopefully next week to get this sorted, so I will let you know what he says about if there's any new growth on my little alopecia patch, but we'll see about that. Other physical changes, my testicles, which were sort of quite low hangers, seem to be a lot closer to the body, a lot tighter to the body than they ever were. So that's sort of an interesting change. Equally, I don't get erections anywhere near as regularly, frequently, or easily as I did before. And when I do ejaculate, it's in a tiny, minuscule amount. So I used to get a lot, and it used to shoot. I'd get it in my hair or my eyes or wherever, quite on a regular basis. And now it's a tiny trickle. So that's been quite a major change as well. Added to that, my sex drive itself is pretty much gone. Yeah, so that's a major change, because that used to be, I used to have quite a major sex drive, and so that's gone pretty much within 2 months. So there you go, a little update on how the hormones are affecting me. Don't forget, I'm on 4 milligrams of estrogen and 100 ml of spironolactone. Spironolactone. That one, you know what I mean. So that's what I'm on, so a testosterone blocker and the estrogen itself. What I'm also doing is taking a lot of vitamins, minerals, B12 supplements, as well as the smoothie. So there's an awful lot of sort of good stuff going into my body at the same time that all the hormones are. The change in the voice is entirely through voice work. So that's just sheer bloody practice. Nothing there is physical, as I'm about to show you, because I can still I can still get the voice down there. Although that sounds incredibly weird now coming out of my mouth, because this is the voice I use. So yeah, so anyway, there you go, a little update from me. 2 months in on hormones. I will catalogue and document my entire journey. Don't forget, do go to the website, trans-mission.co.uk. will be up and running. It's not up and running yet, it's in development now, so it will be up and running in a couple of months' time fully. We might roll out a beta version before that, but the Facebook page, facebook.com/UK Transmission, and of course the YouTube channel, which is Channel Transmission. Hopefully one of those two places you've seen this. And don't forget, you can add me on Facebook, and most of you are probably watching that anyway. So there you go, a little update. 2 months on hormones, yay. Here's to the next 2 months.